The most challenging part about waking up from the matrix, taking the damn red pill, great awakening, the spiritual journey, shadow work, going through psychosis, whatever it is, when you go through all of that to get to a better version of yourself, the hardest or most challenging part is taking accountability. And you have to take accountability for the shit that other people did to you. Like, it was my fault that Muffin treated me so bad. It was Muffin's fault for treating me bad. It was my fault for allowing Muffin to treat me bad. He was the one who did it. I did not do it. He controlled his actions, and this is how he decided to be. He decided to be this type of person. That has nothing to do with me. That has everything to do with him. However, I allowed myself to be the person that he portrayed, all that negative insecurity bullshit that was inside of him. I was the person that allowed him to do it. I was the person that allowed him to do it. That was on me. So once I took a couple seconds to realize that I was the one who was wrong, because all I had to do was just get up and leave. Okay. But why didn't I leave? It's not that easy. It seems easier. It seems so easy to say that you can leave an abusive relationship, but it's really not. And he never put his hands on me. I would have. That abuse was verbal. Why did I stay? Now I have to unpack why I stayed. Well, I stayed because I was used to it. He didn't treat me no different than what my father did, than what my brothers and sisters do. That was trauma bonding. I didn't know any better. He reminded me of everything that I've been used to. He was just like my family. And that's why I liked him. He reminded me of my family. Once I realized that I was trauma bonding with this man, and that I was attracted to him because of his negative nature, which was something I was used to in my past from my family, from my father, from my mother, it made me realize that not only did this man not give a flip about me, neither did my family, because I literally was just going after him because he reminded me of the Townsends and the Bonarises. So that made me realize that the Townsends and the Bonarises didn't give a shit about me either, because the woman that I was like, oh, I'm like this because of my family. So now I take accountability for it's my fault, but there's still a reason why it was my fault. Everything revolves around your childhood, so you have to go back to your past and start unpacking stuff. Now I can sit here and blame my parents all I want to, and it is 100% their fault, but that's not going to help. Now that I realize that it derives from childhood, now I have to fix that. We worry about fixing our childhood trauma later because that's like 3 or 6 TikTok videos in a row. But for this one, figure out why you are doing the things that you do or allowing people to treat you the way that they treat you. Take accountability and then start fixing those problems. It is going to hurt. It is going to hurt. It's not going to feel good. It's not going to feel good. It's going to hurt. You're going to cry. You're going to look stupid. You're going to be called crazy. It's not going to feel good, but it's necessary. It's just like when you get in a car accident and your legs are hurting and you can't use your legs anymore and you have to learn how to walk. It's going to be harder to learn how to walk as an adult than it was when you was a little baby toddler. However, you still have to do it. Or you can just sit in that goddamn wheelchair for the rest of your life. No pun intended.